Welcome, friends, to this place. We have a tale to tell of mystery and intrigue and some strange events as well. I have down here on my lap a diary, it is true. It contains the weirdest tale, of which we will share with you.
It was a quiet evening in the city of Hull. Kids eating with their families, their tummies getting full. But in the midst of everything, a darkness came around. Someone would be the next victim, and no one would hear a sound.
Pepper walked up to her room. The lights began to flicker.
What is that?
She whispered, her heart rate getting quicker.
Slowly, Pepper opened her bedroom door and saw an awful sight. She found her friend laid out lifeless on the floor, causing quite a fright.
She left the room and panic rose. What would she think to do? She called her friend.
We need to meet.
Her fear grew and grew.
What's wrong, Pepper? Why do you call in the middle of the night?
Something's happened. It's so sad. There must have been a fight. There's been a murder. I need your help.
We should call our friend Betsy. She'll know what to do.
Betsy was a detective, and a pretty good one too.
Good evening, girls. How are you all? Looking rather down.
Our friend has been killed tonight, murdered in our own very town.
I hope it wasn't too gory. Tell me what happened tonight. Every single piece of story.
My friends and I were hanging out. We'd just been to the movies too. I'd wandered off back into the kitchen as I wanted a snack or two. Olivia was stood quietly. She looked rather sad. She didn't speak nor look at me, and I wondered if she was mad. She left and walked up to a friend. Oh gosh, oh Dan, what was her name?
Was it Emily? No, Isabel.
Come on, guys. This isn't a game.
Let's add some people into the chat and see what they have to say. One of them will have seen something. We can't let this go away.
The girls add in their friends, now suspects. No one is safe around here. One by one, they join the chat. Everyone is full of fear.
Hi everyone, what's going on?
I'm really not so sure.
There's been a murder.
We need your help.
Dad, please shut the door.
Something happened to Olivia at the party tonight. You were all there too. So tell me what was said, dear Emily. Let's hear your point of view.
Emily told a tale of how she briefly spoke with their departed friend. Olivia told her she was scared of someone, she just wanted it to end.
Olivia was being threatened by an unknown stranger. They left a note, wanted all her jewellery, and if not, she was in a lot of danger.
I wish it wasn't true. That was all that said, no more, no less.
Who would do that to our beloved Olivia? Was it one of you?
Of course it wasn't.
How could you say that?
Let's look for another clue.
Oh no, is someone there? Please don't let me be next.
Go take a look.
But don't be long.
If you need us, send a text.
Someone amongst us has done something very bad. Emily, was it you? Didn't she drive you a little mad?
He may have luscious golden looks and perfect glowing skin, but steal her jewellery? I would never. I would put that in the bin.
I saw Matilda with Pet a lot throughout the night. Something seemed awfully suspicious. Care to shed some light?
Yes, I may have seen her, and yes, something seemed off. But kill my friend? Of course I wouldn't. You are completely off.
For Matilda did not tell a lie. It was all complete truth. She met Olivia in the garden. Rain was pouring off the roof. Matilda was a little mad. She was getting wet. Olivia gave her a raincoat, and of course, there was no threat.
You see, I was just mad over something silly. Kill her? Of course not. It was just a bit chilly. Oh my gosh. Oh my, your face. What happened over there?
Don't worry, dear. It's only ketchup. No need to shout and stare. I got a little hungry on my long and tiring route. I made some delicious hot dogs. I won't blow my own flute, but everything is fine down there. False alarm, not to worry. Now carry on with the story. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
We're getting no of this pointless information. It feels like the killer's just a figment of your imagination.
They talked all night, but to no avail. Let's skip right to the end of this mystery tale.
A few days had passed and life had begun to move on, and friends had come to realise that Olivia had really gone.
Pepper was in her kitchen one night eating some juicy fruit when something caught her eye that would cause a bit of dispute.
She was here all along. How could we be so blind? Look at her acting, all nice and kind.
Who do you speak of? What do you mean? Have you found the culprit of this terrible scene?
She knew we wouldn't question her. She's meant to be the detective. But don't you think that other night she seemed a little protective?
Pepper explained how their detective friend Betsy had lied, deceived their friend, and run away to hide.
She snuck to the party, hidden in plain sight. She knew what she came for. She wasn't looking for a fight. She'd spoken to Olivia and revealed her true self, demanding she'd left her jewellery on the upstairs bookshelf.
Olivia panicked, not knowing what to do. Was there any way out of this? Could she think it through?
She ran upstairs and closed the door, and suddenly there was a pineapple on the floor. She thought, how did this get here? Then she heard a noise, and she knew Betsy was near.
But aren't you smart? You're just so clever. But see, you can't prove it, my dear. No way. Not now. Not ever.
The story is not over. It's a dark and gloomy thriller. But that's the end of the first chapter of Hull's Pineapple Killer.